Greetings, this is Bradford Donald Keller Townsend, and this is a Dyslexic Learners Mathematics video. And the topic is order of operations, and another term is precedence. So instead of this phrase here, some teachers, professors use the term precedence. And for dyslexics, that's Precedence. So I might try to close my eyes and make a 3D hologram of that word precedence. I want to do that now. And knowing it's all E's, I try to remember that. So I try to spell it with my eyes closed. Precedence. So I did that. Was I correct? Only you guys know. Okay. Alternative names, operations order and order of operations. They use those phrase or string of words. Definition. Consider the expression 3, that x there, that means times 7 plus 2 to the second power. Then that little dot's a period. This expression has value 3 times 7 plus 2 to the second power. This is an operation, the times. The add, that's an operation, and this exponent is an operation. This is an equal sign here, and this number is 25. So this is an equation. An expression, see, that does not have an equal sign. See here? This is an equation because it has an equal. So 25 equals this. So if you do the left side, you have to come up with 25. Okay? Due to what is called operator precedence, or in parentheses, order of operations, period. Precedence of common operators is generally defined so that higher level operations, in quote, operations are performed first, i.e., advanced operations, in parentheses, bind more tightly. For simple expressions, operations are typically ordered from the highest to the lowest in order. And they have this word here, it's kind of hard for me to say, parenthesization. And then 2, they have factorial, and 3, exponentiation. So orders of operations is quite sophisticated, and the simple rule of exponents, then multiplication, division, adding and subtracting, going from left to right. That's why I'm going to gradually work up to more complicated expressions and equations, and those are two different things. Remember, this is an expression, this is an equation, and related topics. It has operation. So like doing multiplication, you're doing an operation. If you divide 9 by 3, you're dividing 3 into 9, that's an operation. If you take 3 and they put it to the third power, that would be 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 would be 27. Parentheses, as I went to Indiana University and Purdue University and studied math and engineering, I had professors from all over the world, from Japan, like the University of Tokyo, which is like one of their hardest to get into universities, and Massachusetts Institute of Technology and Harvard and places like that, top math universities, they called it sometimes curly brackets, sometimes they called it braces, sometimes they called them parentheses. Those can be different things, but I'm just saying, even in the English-speaking world, that gets to be a little bit what's a curly bracket and what's a parenthesis. But any type of thing like a right angle, angle brackets, I'll have to go into that and how that goes into. I'll be making videos on that because I want to thoroughly cover orders of operations, or precedence, which has 4 E's in it. And then this is the acronym. The P is for PEMDAS. Some people like, if you're Germanic, Germanic people are very much into acronyms. Like German people, obviously Norwegians, French people, the Franks are from Germany that settled in France, and they really like their acronyms. And the P is for parentheses, E is for exponents, M is for multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So that little acronym, some people like acronyms and their brains kind of work that way, and if that works for you, you can use that acronym, and they have a section on that. And then notation, math is a global language, and it's young people in China take the same and learn the same geometry theorems as people in Germany and Canada and Argentina, and New Zealand. So that's one really cool thing about math. Sometimes even if you can't understand the language, like if it's in Russian, if you understand the math and know what the paper's about, a lot of times you can get the gist of, so they're talking about cloud formation and cosmic rays. You can and about atmospheric science and such, and you have a solid math background, you can get a lot out of the paper without understanding any Russian. It's because the notation is global and pretty well collegial, which means a college is where people get together like in a big lecture hall, and that's what a college means. And collegial means you've come to a consensus. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and put out this short video, and then I'm going to make more. Au revoir, mon ami.